Hey everyone, Kyan here, and today I am comparing my first Android phone, the LG G3, to my current Android phone. Well, let's just mention this is from 2014. My current Android phone, the Pixel 5 from 2020. Let's get straight into the comparison. So, first, we're talking about the chipset. So, the LG G3 from 2014 uses the Snapdragon 801. Probably like the first Snapdragon processor, flagship processor. Well, 800 series at least. It's in this phone, the LG G3. And in this phone, the Pixel 5, we have the Snapdragon 765G. Now, I will do some benchmarks really quick, and then I'll be back, and I'll put those up on screen. So we're scrapping that. I couldn't get Geekbench on this LG G3 from 2014, so... And I don't feel like trying to get Antutu because I've tried before and I do not like how many permissions it asks for. So I guess we're just gonna go straight into the next category. Okay, so we're back, and hopefully this time with a lot better mic quality, because I just grabbed my mic. I forgot to do that before. But yeah, so next we're talking about the display, and so here on the LG G3, this thing right here, you don't know how well you're gonna be able to see that. Focus, please. Focus on the display. Oh, it's off now. But yeah, that's a 1440 by 2560 display. It's 5.5 inches with 538 pixels per inch. Sorry if you're hearing any noises from my mic. It's 60 hertz LCD. Its max brightness is 390 nits, and which is actually, for some reason, a downgrade from the G2, which I've never used, which was like 400 something nits. They're still both not great. Like, I'm pretty sure this is max brightness that we're at right now. It's not great. And it's got Gorilla Glass 3, so that's the G3's display. Now, at first, when you're gonna hear this one, you're gonna be like, wait, there's a 2014 phone with a 1440p display, but this 2020 phone only has a 1080p display? Well, yes, but this 1080p display, even though it is 1080 by 2340, and only has 432 pixels per inch, it's also 6 inches, so it's 0.5 inches bigger. It's got way thinner bezels. Also that LG G3 display was 16 by 9. This is 19.5 by 9, and it's got a max brightness of 610 nits, and it's an OLED at 90 hertz. My face is not looking great on camera today. It's really bright. Whatever. I don't care. I never look great anyway. But yeah, so this is an OLED at 90 hertz. Even though it's not 1440p like that one, it still looks a lot better. The colors look a lot better. The contrast ratio is a lot better since it's an OLED. Let's see, was that everything I had? Yep. Oh, and this is Gorilla Glass 6 instead of Gorilla Glass 5, and they still probably scratch at the same level. It's just this one can survive a way better drop than that one could. Way more fatal, I don't know. It won't shatter as easily, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Now, glass is glass, and glass breaks, so don't think it's shatterproof. It can shatter, but not as easily as Gorilla Glass 3. So, next, we're going to talk about something. I'll find out. Cut. Camera. So the camera on the LG G3 right here, that camera, that's a 13 megapixel camera with OIS, and it can record up to 4K 30 FPS. And its camera on the front, the selfie cam, I don't know how well you can see it. It's up there somewhere in that bezel that says Verizon on it. It's a 2.1 megapixels. Now, if this thing will focus on my face, in a second it'll cut to a shot of me being outside and stuff, doing camera comparisons. But that'll be after I'm finished indoor filming. So, yeah, for now, it's just going to be me doing my thing here. You'll see those before I will. Just kidding, you won't, because how else would I get the video out? Okay, anyway, Pixel 5, it's got two cameras. It's got a, if we look, try and look here, can I remember which is which? Sorry for bumping the camera there. That is the 12 megapixel main sensor on this side, and over here is the 16 megapixel ultra wide. This has OIS, the main sensor, this one does not. And obviously it's a Pixel, it has a great camera at still shots. Video is not great though, especially, I mean, right now I'm recording on a Pixel 3. You can see the grain. It's not very good. It's better on the Pixel 5, but still not great. Hopefully on the Pixel 6, they'll actually upgrade the sensors so it can do video without making me want to puke. Just kidding. Video isn't that bad. But yeah, and both of these cameras can record at 4K at 60 FPS. And this one can obviously do slow motion, and the LG G3 can't. That's not something most people are going to use though, but this one does do slow motion. I think it's up to like 240 FPS at 1080. Yeah. And the selfie camera on the front, the hole punch there, right over there to the side, right over here. That's a 8 meg. Can you focus? Focus. No, don't turn off. But I think you can kind of see it. That's an 8 megapixel hole punch camera. Alright, so that was the camera. Now, what you're gonna see is it cut to me taking videos and stuff, and yeah, you're gonna see that next. However, for me, I'm just gonna go on to the next section. So anyway, enjoy the camera comparison. Alright, so we're in the woods, as you could probably tell from behind me. I have the two phones, G3 and then Pixel 5 right here, and I'm gonna do some quick video and camera tests, then I will be back. So here's a video sample on the LG G3. There's my tripod, there's my backpack over there. Yeah, so is it good? Is it terrible? Let me know. The front camera test on the LG G3. Hopefully, it's probably not very good. It's only 2.1 megapixels. But I'm here. You can see me, I guess. So yeah, video. Alright, so now we've got a video test on the Pixel 5, and yeah, I'd say this is definitely a lot better than the G3, of course. Oh, there's my backpack, there's my tripod, autofocus. So yeah, that's that. Now here's the front facing camera. Obviously better than the G3 as well, because it's 2020 Pixel 5. So Not very surprising, especially since 8 megapixel with 2.1. But yeah, so that was front camera test, and that's the video. Alright, so I've got the camera and video samples of those. So I will put the photos all around me, and kind of just, I'm going to stand here for a second, you know. Over here is the G3, over there's the G5, no, not the G5, Pixel 5. And yeah, so those are the photos I took, 2 photos each, and now we've looked at those for a bit. What do you think? Obviously the G3 is not going to be as good as the Pixel 5. There's people walking behind me, they probably see my butt. And now I'll just edit in the front-facing and rear-facing video tests on the thing, and now we're going to go back to the inside of my house. So now I guess we'll talk about storage. Hope you enjoyed that camera comparison. Obviously a 2020 phone is going to do better at camera than a 2014 phone. I haven't seen the results yet. But you guys have. And I will have while editing this, but me now has not. Anyway, we're talking about the storage. So the LG G3, this has 32 gigabytes of internal storage. This is the higher model of storage. The lower one comes with 16, but I have the 32 right here. And it's got an SD card slot of up to 100, and it can support SD cards of up to 128 gigabytes. Now on the Pixel 5, it only comes in one storage configuration, 128, and for me that's enough. But it doesn't have expandable storage, and if 128 is not enough for you, then I'd say you're kind of out of luck. But it does have unlimited high quality backup to Google Photos, and you can like put them on an SSD or something, I don't know. But no SD card slot, unfortunately. Oh well. This is a shorter section. I mean, all of these except for the camera are going to be short. And maybe the sound. Yeah, the sound's not going to be very short either. So the camera and sound section are the only ones that are not going to be short. So, with that, on to the next section. So now we're talking about sound. Well, the LG G3, if we just put my Pixel 5 back here and grab that, this has a singular speaker on the back, and that's it. That's all it's got. And then the Pixel 5 has got the speakers on the bottom, and then an under-screen speaker here for stereo. And the G3 has a headphone jack, and the Pixel 5 does not. RIP the headphone jack, I never used it anyways. So, now we will do a comparison of the speakers. And we're gonna cut to a completely different shot in a second. So, well, here we actually, hold on. So this is gonna be exactly like the camera thing. You're gonna see the sound test. Me now, though, is just gonna move on to the next section. I don't know why I'm telling you this. You don't need to know this. Oh well. You're just gonna know how the speakers sound before I do, in a way. Okay, anyways, on to the next section. Okay, hey everyone, so I'm kind of here existing. Here's my mic. Yeah, you can see that. You don't need to, but you can. So I'm gonna pull up some music while you're all staring at me awkwardly, because the phone's all tilted, so this is not gonna look good at all. Can I fix that? No! No, this tripod's so broken. Oh, it's gonna fall. That's a bit better, but now you're over there. Okay. I think it's better. Hopefully. Okay, I've got music on that Pixel 5 now. Now I just gotta get it on here. Oh, it's hot. And I was just crawling across this table, and that hurt a lot. Alright. Oh, great ads. Okay, let's make sure these are all at the beginning of the video. Okay, that's the beginning of that video. Okay, so this is at half volume now. Just make sure this is at half volume. That is, yeah, that was about half volume to me. Alright, so, got it on here. Got it on here. Now we're just gonna click play. Let's restart that. Yeah, that's a speaker, alright. It's not very impressive. It's literally just this one speaker on the back, so there's max volume. And I feel like if you were using this phone, yeah, look how easy it is to cover it up. Unlike if you're trying to watch YouTube. Yeah, no. That is terrible speaker placement. Phone speaker, not very great, not unexpected. Alright. I mean, already, this sounds better. It's still not nearly as good as like an actual speaker, it's just a phone speaker. You probably can't hear it very well because I'm talking over it. But it's definitely better than that, especially since it's not on the bottom. And yeah, that gets a lot louder too. So that was that one. I mean, I can hear some bass at least. It's not horrible, but it's not exactly great. Alright, now back to the Pixel 5. So yeah, the Pixel 5 speaker is better than that one, but nothing can beat Never mind. An actual speaker like the Nest Audio over there that you can't see. It's out of frame, and also this is not letting me cast to it for some reason. Well, anyways, that was the sound test. Now back to the video. The next section is battery / charging. So the LG G3, it has a 3000 milliamp hour removable battery. I'm not taking it out because I don't want to turn back the... Actually, no, I'll just take it out. Look. It's removable. 3000 milliamp hours. And you can buy a case for it that gives it wireless charging. I don't know why you would do that. No one's even going to use this phone anymore. It's from 2014. It's not holding up very well. But hey, you could do that. And it also charges with micro USB. And it's interesting how the phone's kind of curved, but like the display is flat. Like the phone down here is curved, but the display is just kind of like flat. Anyways, moving on from that. Since that's something I should talk about in the display section. Oops, I accidentally clicked buttons on my computer. So the Pixel 5, it has a non-removable, obviously, it's all solid plastic back here. And it's all greased up for some reason. 4080 milliamp hour non-removable battery, and it's got wireless and reverse wireless charging, so you could... Ooh, pineapples. So you could shove it on a wireless charger to charge it. It's like 12 watts. I think it's 12 watts. And then you can reverse wireless charge at 5 watts. So if you have like Pixel Buds or something, or a watch, then you can charge it with your phone. I would have shown Pixel Buds, but those broke. Yeah, they're being shipped off to Google. I did get an email earlier this morning saying that my replacements were shipped, even though well, actually it wasn't this morning. It was at 1. It's 3:35. But yeah, I did get an email earlier saying that the replacement ones shipped, even though I only shipped my broken ones last night. So whatever. Those will be on the way soon, I guess. Anyway, moving on from Pixel Buds, yeah, that was it for battery and stuff. Now on to the next section. Okay, so the final section of this video is software. The LG G3, which is currently shut off because I took the battery out earlier. It's turning on now though. It runs Android 6 Marshmallow with an LG skin. It's not very good. You aren't going to want to use it. You aren't going to use this phone anyway. I'm just showing you my first Android phone I ever used, and then showing you my current one and nerding out about it. It's just a fun video. It's all in fun. It's not trying to say go buy one of these phones. I'm just showing you how much Android phones have improved since 2014 when I got my first one. But yeah, so that's LG's skin there. Also with some Verizon bloatware stuff there, and yeah, as you can probably tell from the back, it's a Verizon phone, and then also it says it in the bezel too. Like, why would they make custom carrier things on the phone? That's such a waste. Anyway, yeah, that's what that's running. And my Pixel 5, I have it running the Android 12 Beta 2.1, and it's got Pixel experience, obviously. But yeah, it's the beta of Android 12, because of course I have that. Yeah, so that's actually all. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to comment and subscribe. Oh, don't I don't need you to comment. I mean, you can if you want, but make sure you at least like and subscribe. I completely messed up my outro there. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!